Title: 7 upcoming games that could flop and why. Some of the biggest games of the next few years are already in danger, not because they look bad, but because history in gaming keeps repeating itself. Huge hype, massive budgets, unreal expectations, and then total disappointment. Today, we're breaking down 7 upcoming games that could flop, and why it might already be happening before release. And number 1, it has all the ingredients of a disaster, even if nobody wants to admit it yet. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most failed games don't fail at launch. They fail in development, long before we ever play them. Let's start with a familiar pattern. 7. Overhyped AAA Sequels. One of the biggest risks in gaming is expectation. When a sequel is announced to a beloved franchise, the pressure instantly multiplies. Developers aren't just making a game anymore, they're trying to beat nostalgia, and that rarely works. Because players remember the best moments, the best features, the best version of the franchise. Anything less feels like a downgrade. That's why even good sequels can get labeled as failures. But sequels are only the beginning, so... Now let's talk about something even more risky. Number 6. Live service expansions. Every major studio wants a live service hit, but here's the problem. Most of them already exist, so new live service games don't enter empty space. They enter a battlefield. Players are already invested in Fortnite, Warzone, Apex Legends, so a new entry has to be perfect to survive, and most aren't. Be honest, would you even switch from your main game right now? 5. Delayed projects losing identity. The longer a game stays in development, the more it risks changing direction. New teams, new leadership, new vision. Eventually, the game that gets released isn't the same game that was originally announced, and players can feel that disconnect immediately. Now it gets worse when money enters the picture. VAR, high budget plus low innovation. Big budgets don't guarantee success. In fact, they often do the opposite, because when a game costs hundreds of millions, studios stop taking risks. They rely on safe mechanics, proven formulas, recycled systems. But players don't want safe anymore. They want something new. And here's the key question. When was the last time a safe day game truly surprised you? 3. Genre fatigue. Some genres are becoming overcrowded. Open world games, extraction shooters, hero-based multiplayer games. At first, they explode in popularity. But then comes saturation. Too many similar games, not enough originality. And when that happens, even good games get ignored. Now let's talk about something most players underestimate. Number 2. Community expectation gap. Modern gaming communities are louder than ever. Trailers get analyzed frame by frame, leaks spread instantly, expectations build years before release, so by the time the game launches, it has to match an impossible vision, and if it doesn't, it gets labeled a failure instantly, even if it's good. Have you ever played a game that was actually good, but still got hated online? 1. Live service pressure plus monetization risk. This is the biggest warning sign for upcoming games. When a game is built around battle passes, cosmetics, ongoing updates, monetization systems, the focus shifts. Instead of, is this fun? It becomes, how do we keep players paying long term? And that shift can ruin even promising games. Because if players feel the game is designed around spending, they leave fast. So what does all of this mean? These upcoming games aren't doomed, but they are walking a very dangerous path. And history in gaming has shown one thing over and over again. Hype doesn't guarantee success. Execution does. Some of these games will succeed, some will completely surprise us, but a few, they will flop so hard, they'll become case studies in gaming history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe, because next video we're exposing 10 hidden monetization tricks games use to keep you spending. And once you see it, you'll never look at in-game stores the same way again.